Go figure. Hey, 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 hey. Go figure. So this is what it's about. Very short video. We have to understand the logics. It is what it is. You have to know that width has two sides. One measurement, two sides, one center to both. Hey, okay, it's only a nut. Okay. Now, it also has an above and below. And then is there any, what is the length? So when you're looking at things, you gotta know, I mean, you look at a letter. What is the height? What is the width? What is the length? What is the cross angle? What are the angles? Is it round or square? If it's round, you automatically know it's a minimum of 4. If it's an X, it can be a minimum of 1. Why? How do you make things round? You have to spin it from the center of something. Is there any other way to make a round? Can you turn? If it was, how can I explain this? Um, so you have the cube here, right? You have the cube here, so you connect the cube here, and you connect the cube here. So these two are free rolling. Although there's 4, there's only 2 to go in the gateway. It's spinning this way, and then it can spin this way. Which way is this cube spinning? And then there's the, are we going to do triangles in here? Is this the way we should do it? Triangles? Or do you think we should have done squares? If we would have did a square, we would have did, what would the square look like? So if your angles are like this, and you want to make a square, how can you make a square? Can you make a square this way, being a square? Or if it was like that, can you make a square going this way? Where is the true, well, it's not actually like that. Let me do that again. So, oh, I should be using square paper, right? So we can calculate it. Just jump into any book. So let's go 1 by 3, 1, 2, 1 by 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And if I want to make a square, I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And the 1, 2, 3 is for this 120 degree. And this one is 240 degrees as the split, okay, which would be over here, which creates 60, 60. This one creates 120, 120. And then you do know that then I would have to create my image to the rounded point because of this. I can do it round or square. So let's do that again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to stretch out 1, 2, 3. It's actually, you went here, you went from to here, to here, to here. So what is this zone over here? I went to here 1 zone, I went to here 2 zones, I went to here 3 zones. So when you're looking at on the cube, although it shouldn't be like this because it's not square, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what the cube should actually look like. And then you'd have this area in the center. Each one of these, if you want to count them as circles, it'll be 15 times 6 equals to 90. It'll be 15 times 5 equals to 75. Here's your birth face. Okay. A, F, A, E, A, B, E, B, B, C, F, B, C, E, F, because the E is what split up the first world. So now we're going to go 15 times 4 equals 60 seconds on the clock. 15 times 3 equals 45. The fox pass, also the birth in the sun. 15 times 2 equals to 30. And that's creation of reflective day, 15. 15, 15, 15, 15, 8, 5, 2, 15, 4, 5, 6, 15. Now that's one type. These are the doors through the E-worlds. We spin this way. We spin this way. Why do I say that? Because you don't go into the house into a corner. You go through a flat area. And then to get into this house, it's 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. Freedom Pass, Spirit is 76, 4.5. That talks about itself. Birth and birth. HUIT 2929, fabricated from 4554, which is 2332. No, it's not. It's no, it's not. Which is 3223. So you can use this as Earth DC. You want to see something? 1 equals to 34, and 6 equals to 52. House planet equals to 68. This is 86, created by 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, the cat. Or how about the cat? And this is where we're at, and now we're at in French is ou, which is 15 and 21. So when you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15, plus F6 equals to 21, and the word is of. And as you go up, you get the 10J. You get the 10J, and then you get the 15, 15O. The total 25 creates the word joy. You and joy. We have to repeat the words into creation. This is the 15th and 21st equaling to 36. That is your ire creation. There's only 2 vowels in that family of 9, 99. 99 represents in basics 55 and 44 put together in the word is 13, where TH come together 20 and 8, which is what the moon cycle is adorned to be, with 13 moons a year and 1.25 gigabytes left over in the year, a little bit of memory, a little bit of cache, a little bit of RAM, a little bit more. Rhyme it, say it, do it, know it. Here's your roulette wheel. I've broken it down once, I can break it down again, and so can we all. Because it's for the children of the Creator, for the Lord our God, who has divided us up, Lord our God. Now when you say the word our, is it our, O-U? Now, do they use it all in capital letters? Is screaming. And what is the word scream? What is the word scream over? How many words can you use different than scream, where SCR comes together? 19 and 3 and 18. You're screaming, capital letters. Capital letters. And what are the small ones called besides the vowels? But we were looking for the word O-U-R. And R is R. Now, it's coming at the end, which is as good at the beginning. It's a 3-letter word, so that means it's 27 times 3, or words that can equal to 81, like the word Venus. Our mother gate number 27 to creation of 37. Because it's the gate of 27, we add the single ace in the 5 position to what is to Venus in order for the spirit to come in. And it comes in where? Into the hearts. Because there's my 2, reverse side is the 5 heart, the E world, where the only single digit dot, okay, is presented here, which is opposite of here, which means it inflicts. There's 2 numbers that inflict within 6. One of them is 5, and the other one is 3. 5 and 3. 5 times 3, 5 plus 3. Equals to 15, equals to 8, equals to Ho. It's part of what Mars is, and it also is at 1 plus 5 equals to 6, which means it's the house planet divided by the vibration in Mars. Somehow today This is green. Green and 8 have something hugely in common. They're both valued at 49. But green is a 4-letter word. Sorry, green is a 5-letter word. And EIGHT is a 5-letter word. Time heaven. 5 to 9. What does that mean, 5 to 9? Does that mean there's 1 to 5 and then 9 to 20? So this is a total of 5 hours and 11 hours. That's joy. That's the key. Birth in the sun. Why did I do this? Because I need to go and end at TH. And then after we end at TH, we go to 21st. So that'd be 9, right? It would be 9 to 21. So that would be 12:21. That would be its ending. Why? Because 21st is like what is first, is like what is last. First, 20. First, as if we would do this, we're going to count all the way to 9. 1 plus 9 equals plateau 10. Then what we're going to do is we're going to count from 11, and we're going to count up all the way to 20, which equals to 31. But 1 all the way up to 20 equals to 21. So this is, when you have last, you end up with ST. When you have first, you end up with ST. When you have 21st, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I want to count down. Now I'm going to count down. I don't say 0. Am I going to say 0 here? Am I going to say 0? I don't know if I want to say 0. I want to count down T minus. And then I'm going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then this would be BO, 2 and 15. Those are the letters. The reverse are 25Y and 12L. Equals to a total of 37 and 17 equals to 54. Birth in the sun. This is the lowest number. This is the highest number. Because after that, you're writing the cube. The cube (888). The total between these two rows is 51 and 60, or 111. Looks like 888. 88, right? Looks like 88 and 88. 88 and 88 connected. Okay, connected over here. They're both connected over here. 88 and 88. Well, what I want to talk about is that here is where the cube comes in. Did I get that right? Did I get that right? Trying to see if did I design that right? I go from here. Hold on a second. I don't know. I'm a little lost here. Hold on. So this is what it is. Over here is 14. Over here is 23. 1 and 4, 5. 2 and 3, 5. The cube is right here. The numbers are 16 and 19. The cube inverts over here. So it inverts and rotates between 14 and 23. Is it spinning this way? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But let's not take anything by ones. Let's take them by tens. So it would be 10, 10 this way, and it'd be 30, 30 the other way. Calculator tells me. In between here, this to this is 3. This to this is 3. This 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Here, it's one difference, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is 99, and this is 33. That'll create 96. It'll also create 1881, and this is going to create 54 and 15. I'm not going to count back this because if I add this over this, it becomes 99. If I add them together, it just becomes 18. And this one's going to come the same thing. But here, you get 20 and 09, which will continue. Anything with a 9 in the star math will come back to itself. And this one will create 65. Okay? And then it'll create 30 and 11, which equals to 41. And this 41, right, will then create what is 5 and 4. And it's 5, 4, 4, 5 because it's under 10. So you can say multiply first or addition. But if you want to use BEDMAS or whatever they use. So anyways, this is the center of roulette, 17 and 20. Either the 17 is up or the 20 is up. QT. QT. 17, the gateway to 20. 20, 17. 3 times 17, 51. 3 times 20, 60. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Take me out to the ball game. So in the last part of this 10, 10, 33, 33, there was one other piece that was missing. We have what is opposite 11 is 7, 7, 7 to the cube. Yes, 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 right. 33, 33, and 11 from there. Then we have crisscrossing. Okay, but not only that, we also have here, right, between 7 and 8, the center is 0.5 or 5, right? So the E world is the center between going left and right, so we'll have EE. So if we have a single E, it's only between here and here. If we have 2 E's, it'll be between here and here, but on what level will it be? So we might take a word from the second level of the alphabet. There's 3 parts of the alphabet. But then again, we can be looking at everything like the dartboard, where here it's green, which is 49, and inside it is red. 27 plus 50 equals 77. The matter of Jesus, the matter of Christ. First. And this one will be 49, and it'll be 25. Area, space, Earth's heart. And 25 and 49, the word equals 74, and that is Jesus. Okay, and energy. So you have Jesus and energy, and you have Christ and matter. The matter of Christ, Jesus, and energy. Total is 15. The total is 18. OR, gold. Rho. Venus and Mars. The two of them together, the 77 and 74, 151 or 52. 52 would be Earth. 7, and this would be Mars gate 7, 11, which is the cube. Because I'm just going to throw this cube like this, and I'm going to give you an answer, okay, of 10 and 8, which equals to 18. But this is also noted to be an understood for October. No one can understand how octo for 8 ends up to be the 10th month. So we have 9 per face. All opposites. Totals. Opposite totals is 16, 10, 04, 714. 714, 7 months of 31 days, 4 months of 30 days, 1 month of February. And it happens in a cycle times 3. Where were we this? Total of 16, 10, and 4. What was I doing? Yes. Now all opposites now. Okay, all opposites now that I did these. All opposites now are 71 equals to 8, 82 equals to 10, and 93 equals to 12, which is 8, 1, 3. 7 and 1, 8, 8 and 2, 10, 9 and 3, 12. 1 and 2, 3. So now we have this equation. 80 and 24, communication 104, 10, 4, which is, if you want to look at 10, 4, we're going to look at 10, and we're going to look at 1 and 3, 4. Or what we're going to do is we're going to get 55, 10, and we're going to look at 22, 4. 9 to 5, EI. EI, and you can buy, right? You can buy, okay, I'm not sure for how much on a $25 bet when you get Earth's Heart, for some kind of dollar to get 2-to-1 odds. 2-to-1, the mirror world. But the thing is, we're not full. We're nothing. We're only a piece. Without the Holy Spirit, without the Holy Ghost, we don't exist. We as I is who am I? Who am I? I am the operator. I am the systems operator, IS. I am is. Internal storage operator. They gave me a name, but I'm a number. I'm a number. I'm full of numbers. And the name, they were told to give me to use initials and how to corpse size my name. Corpse size. Like corporal. Corporation. Corpse. All words are skeletons. It means it's a part of a word. It was maybe one letter. Maybe it was 2 letters. Maybe it was a 3-letter word. Maybe it was a 4-letter word. So let's continue on to do this. So the total here is 8 and 3, 11, and the total is 12. And the total here, 8 and 3, 11, and the total is 12. 7 and 4, 11, 8 and 3, 11. We are coming into this time right now, and we are leaving this time right now. We are leaving Gad for Cha or Ka. Now we're going to do the other opposites. First we did this. Now we didn't do this. We did this, right? We did the 3 here. This one, this one, this one. 8 and 2, 10. 9 and 3, 12. Now we're going to do crisscross. So now we're going to do 9 and 1 equals to 10. Now we're going to go 7 and 3 equals to 10. But my separation is 44 and 22. That is my separation. And 22. This is ape. This is monkey. This is where 12 5, 7, and 5. This is where 12 comes together. Although you have 12, 12, right? This is the third juncture in 12 that comes together. This is the creation 12. This 66 will connect your 57, 75. This is what happened when 75,075 moons pass by. 12, 12, 35, and 35 equals to 47 and 47, which is time and time. In the cycle, 7 by 4 equals to 28 of man's creation of 11, the student. And you're a man at the age of 13, and the numeric value for man is 28. Creating 364 days in the year, or 4 times 91 equally. Into every suit of cards added up to 13 equals to 91. Or we can take it into another fact that 7 by 13 equals to 91. And that 7 times 3 and 7 times 4 equals to 21 equals to 28. The cube in the cycle of 49, the heavens green, what's all around red. And why do I say all this? Mathematically, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will equal to 3 and 4 DC. It is the 55 gateway between them. As like these are all the 55 gateways. But this is not the same thing. This is now when we're connecting this angle. See this angle over here? From this side, through both 5 and 2 over to 4, through both 5 and 8 over to 9, cutting one corner and cutting the other corner. When you're going to pass, should I pass this way? Should I pass over to 9 only through 5 and connect the bottom? And then let me show you. I'm going to show you. So I want to connect here. So I go from here, I connect to here, and I want to connect there again, and I go to here. So I've used up both this box and this box. Now, if you want to know what's going to happen at the end, okay, is I connected 4 and 9, 13. The invert to that, okay, of 4 and 9, 13 to the bottom range, because we're going this way and then this way, then this way. That's our creation. This way, then this way, then this way. And then we go this way, then this way, then this way. We connect this side to that side, this side to that side, the DNA. I don't know, Lamed. So we have this. Now the opposite sides are now 1 and 6 as to what is 7 and 6 as to what is 3 and 4. 7s and 13s. And that's what the Mayans talk about on that wheel, 7 and 13. Divide it. I forget what number they divide that by. 7 divided by 30, 7 divided by 20. 20 divided by 7 equals, I don't know. So now what does this do? By cutting off a corner here and by cutting off a corner over here, it's almost like more or less. Now this is just my own rendition. And there you go. And this area here is cut off with this area here. More or less, you know, this is on this side, this is on this side. And if you notice, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's running on an angle. Let me see if I can show you this angle. Hold on a second, hold on, I'm looking for it. Oh yes, okay, yes. Yes. And I don't want it to run away in the coloring, you know. I don't want it to run away in the coloring, but I want it to be looked at that it's on an angle. And I've seen this before. If you give me a second. First, I want to show you that inside part of Robert Edwards Grant's piece here is a cube or a building, and inside a building is like another building that you can see on the inside. You see the way I followed the lines, right? I squared things off, and there's a building inside of a building. So let me take you to the pic 2. I'm going to show you like this design. Take it any way you want. We can say the cube turned sideways. You see the way this, you can't go through the corners, okay? You can't go through the corners of the cube. You have to go through the doorways are here, the doorways are not in corners. Okay, so when you see these boxes here, I'm going to turn it this way and my doorways are this way. So I know my 2 and my 8, my 4 and my 6 are over here. I know my 1 and my 9 are up and down on the pole. Or I can do it the other way. I can say it's 3 and it's 7, and then in between are cubes in between, maybe bigger cubes in between of all the other cubes. There's 3 by 3 cubes. There's all kinds of sizes of cubes because I don't know, and you can't deny anything. That design, okay, now sometimes I get lost. So we were crisscrossing now our 13s and our 7s. Our other 7 and 13 is 85 and 25. So our 13 and our 7, they lock. And in this scenario, they lock at 33. So I can't do it in this scenario because here, okay, 7, 4, and 1, okay, which also locks at 33. We're going to be locking 11 with 5. It actually spells the key. The K letter is your beginning. K11 is the beginning of 9, birth. K11 is the beginning of 9i. Not only because it's a 1 dot and 1 dot on the cube, not because 6 and 5, 11, in which here is where 6 is, and here is where 5 is. 6 and 5, 11, 7 come 11, the Holy Ghost. And where do you see this? I see it right here. Every face has 9. There's 2 faces. I got 18. 9 and 9 equals to 18. Question is, do I have 2 9s like that? Which equation do I use? This is Ra. This is Ra high. This is Ra Hyatt, if you want to look at it that way. Because the 20th letter and 9, I'm going to use T as a separate entity because the French, when they say 80, they're saying 4 times 20. So I'm assuming when you do get 3 times 20 equaling to 60 in the hour, which is 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. If we're talking about thirds, we're talking about opposite faces. There are 3 opposite faces. If we were talking about, we can also talk about 2/3. If we're talking about 2/3, then what we're talking about is a ring, because there's 2 sides aiming at each other and 1 side up and down, and that would be the 1/3 pole. When there's 1 dot up, there's 2 dots on the side, center dots. The 1 dot and the dot in the center, the 1 dot again. Yeah, both 1 dots. 1, 1, 1, there's 3 of them. And then there's a whole bunch of 2s. So where else did we go on the calculator? And now in roulette, what they show us as full formation would be 7, 4, 1, 7, 4, 1. Their full formation is 7, 4, 1, 7, 4, 1, and it just continues, or 1, 4, 7, 1, 4, 7, it just continues all the way down. When you get to number 16, 7, the next one is 19, 1. So we went for, and it just keeps continuing down. This is where we connect lock in these numbers. I'm not going to get into any math with that. The time clock. So here, the first 3 are all associated together. But once you get to the 4th one, it breaks them all apart. When you play a hockey game, when you get into overtime, it's an extra 20 minutes to decide the game. 420s in French, where you speak about 80. So if we're separating the part, you've connected your A, B, C 30. Okay, AB equals 30 plus 30 equals to 60 because you duplicate A and B and you put it over here. A and B counts inside here. So although it's actually just 30, you have to count what you're not using. You know, you go onto the shelf and you see A, B, C, D, all the letters on the shelf. So you use these 2 to create this one over here. And you use these 2 also to recreate this one over here. So B and C gets recreated from A and B. So and AA really recreates what is BC. A plus A is 2B. A times A is A1. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So A gets carried inside of 3. And the total is 5. And if we continue on, I'm going to create 11. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 6 and 5, 11. So I'm just going over and over and over and over again once I get to 5 and 6, and that's the end of my dice to where the beginning of the dice was over here. So you start with 1 and 1. You go to 1 and 2, and then 1 times 2, 1 and 2. So you go to where A and B. First you start here. First you start on A and A. Then it equals to A and B. And then it equals to B and C. Okay? And it doesn't equal to D. After that, it equals to E and F. There is no D. It skips right over it. So D is the connection to C. What is the connection to EF? But should we be, well, these are the next two. It should be DE or DF. And how about the Federation? Red. Red FE. Red 11. 11's not red in roulette. 11 is black. 5 and 6. 11. And that's part of your sun creation through F. And what complements these two? It will be F. It'll be G. So you're going to have D passage to D passage over creating a word. Where is it? I skipped over D. The end result is G from this formation. The next formation will be F and G. Actually, the next formation with F and E is going to equal to 11, which will be AA, or which will be 30, which will be just be C, and then we'd be skipping over B. So I'm just looking, I'm just saying what finishes the cube, the end and the beginning is this, and what is in between this. Okay, I'm just going to use this letter for what is in between. So can O equal EF 11? Can O equal EF 11? I'm going to just check this out for a second. O equals to the 15th letter. Can it equal to 11? 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 5, equals to 6, 6 and 5 equals to 11. The reverse is this, and this will equal to BC 2 and 3, which will then create this as 5 and 6, 11. So the invert will recreate what its invert creates. Raphael 7286. I'm not sure if I mixed you up. We started with Scream 5783. Comes this September, this October, the Hebrew New Year, the creation heaven through the portal of 5775. And we're coming out the other end of 5784, or whatever it is. Once we call this next New Year, according to the way I run it, the year is over. Thank you for watching this video. Oh yes, last thing is we talked about that. I got 3 thicknesses. It's got 6 sides. I mean, it's got top and bottom 6 times in each one. That's it. Roll it.